Imagine a student walking across the stage, diploma in hand, bound for an Ivy League university. For parents, it's a proud moment. For private schools, it's proof their system works. But what happens after the applause fades? What if that same student finds themselves burned out, unfulfilled, or unprepared for a world that values creativity and adaptability over titles and test scores? This is the reality private schools need to reckon with. While they've long been synonymous with prestige and academic success, it's time to ask, is prestige enough? Or is there a better way to prepare students for life beyond the classroom? For decades, private schools have sold the same dream: a structured academic path, rigorous expectations, and a clear route to top universities and high-powered careers. On the surface, this model works. Students graduate with strong resumes, headed for Ivy League schools and impressive job opportunities. But beneath the shiny exterior, something is missing. The system has become too narrow, too rigid, and too focused on external achievements, leaving little room for creativity, adaptability, and emotional growth. Students in private schools are conditioned to chase external markers of success, getting into Ivy League schools, acing standardized tests, and landing prestigious jobs. But what about happiness and personal fulfillment? The relentless pursuit of these academic and career milestones often comes at the expense of these important aspects of life. In many cases, students are so fixated on achievement that they burn out, struggling with anxiety, stress, and a deep sense of dissatisfaction. The pressure to perform can overshadow personal growth, leaving many questioning whether the intense grind was worth it. But beyond the grades and accolades, does the system truly prepare students for meaningful lives and careers? The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology, new industries, and shifting career paths are disrupting the traditional models of success. The skills that were once highly valued, academic excellence and adherence to structured systems, are no longer the only indicators of success. Today's workforce values flexibility, creativity, and the ability to adapt. Employers seek individuals who can navigate uncertainty, solve complex problems, and embrace change. As automation continues to take over routine tasks, creativity is becoming a key differentiator in the workplace. And perhaps most importantly, younger generations prioritize purpose and balance, often seeking careers that align with their values over the highest-paying job. Private schools have a choice: evolve or risk leaving their students behind. To truly prepare students for the workforce of tomorrow, private schools need to focus less on prestige and more on what will help students succeed in a rapidly evolving world. This means teaching students not only how to excel in standardized testing, but also how to think critically, take risks, and embrace the unknown. Students need to be prepared for careers that don't yet exist and equipped with skills that can't be easily measured by test scores. Private schools don't have to abandon their academic rigor, but they do need to expand their definition of success. To do this, they can start by fostering creativity in students. Instead of just giving students structured assignments, schools can encourage open-ended projects and innovative thinking. Students should be given the freedom to explore ideas, take risks, and solve problems in unconventional ways. Schools should also teach life skills, financial literacy, emotional intelligence, and decision-making that will help students succeed in the real world. It's essential that schools encourage students to explore diverse interests, from entrepreneurship to the arts, rather than pushing them into predefined career paths. And perhaps most importantly, schools must prioritize mental health and work-life balance. Students need to develop habits that support long-term fulfillment and personal growth. True success isn't just about getting into a prestigious college or landing a corner office. It's about finding purpose, pursuing passions, and being able to adapt to change. Students who are flexible, creative, and emotionally intelligent will not only succeed in their careers, but also lead fulfilling lives. These are the qualities that private schools should be nurturing in their students, ensuring they are prepared not just for college or a job, but for life itself. Private schools have the resources and influence to make this shift. By moving beyond the prestige pipeline and adopting a more holistic approach to education, they can better prepare students for a world that values creativity, adaptability, and personal fulfillment. In doing so, private schools can continue to foster success, but in a way that is more aligned with the needs of today's world. As we look to the future of education, one thing is clear: excellence needs a new definition. Success shouldn't be measured solely by grades, titles, or resumes. True success comes from a balance of academic achievement, personal growth, and the ability to adapt to an ever-changing world. Private schools have the opportunity to redefine what it means to prepare students for success. The question is, will they embrace this opportunity and lead the way in shaping the future of education? The answer to that question will shape not only the future of their students, but the future of education as a whole. So, as we rethink the path to success, let's focus on building a more well-rounded educational experience, one that prepares students not just for the world as it is, but for the world as it will be. This is the future of education, and it's time for private schools to be a part of it. Let's create a future where education is not only about prestige, but about preparing students for a meaningful, adaptable, and fulfilling life. The time to act is now.